Hello, welcome everybody to another plus one shot. I'm your host Philip, and we're gonna do a quick mic check. Can I get a mic check from Sunny?
Hello, yes, this is Sonny.
Thank you. And Cyrus?
When you say mic checked, what exactly do you mean by mic check? Like, just do you want to look into my microphone, or?
That'll work.
All right, well, there you go.
What about from Myrna? Do we hear anything from her?
Yes, of course you hear something from Myrna. She's here.
And what about the lovely Ridiel?
Hey, what's up? Should I say more? I guess that's good, right?
Should work. And then, last but not least, Anvils on a slight delay.
Hello, now I can hear you. Okay, so Philip, you're a little bit lower, and there's an echo from Zen.
Okay, so I'll turn up mine.
Is it?
The echo is because I forgot to hit the mute button.
Ah.
How do I turn my own volume up?
I'll show you.
Because this is just picking up.
Yeah, it's a good question.
Yeah, just turn that up
That's
to like
this is my
70.
volume.
Oh, it should be the thing though. Find the other one. Know what I mean?
I thought I was still
that one.
muted and deafened because it was so
Not
quiet.
that one.
Which one?
The other one, above it, sound setting.
This one?
Yes.
That's that thing.
No, it isn't. Okay, it is. Go back in there. We're looking for something else. Sounds.
That's
Yeah,
this one.
that's what we want. Go to recording. I guess. No, not that. Do sounds. Oh yeah, no, that's all the way up. I don't know what to do about that then.
Mhm.
Yep. Pull up your Discord again. Yeah. Scroll down to lobby. Right click on yourself.
What was it?
Actually, where's your user settings? Go away. Oh, that's right, your mouse hates me.
No, this is separate one.
That's for your thing. Talk.
Okay. How about if you can listen to me in the other in Twitch instead? Do I still sound loud or quiet? I mean.
Does his microphone quality sound better?
I didn't push that.
Well, do. Does your
Does it?
microphone quality sound better? Okay. Well, all I did was change him from default to Yeti. So,
Okay, maybe I can just there we go. I'll move my microphone real close to my face then. Maybe that'll help pick up some of the sound. Yeah, it's close. Okay, so that's sounding good. Okay, cool. Very cool, very cool. Well, then we will just do a moment of silence for the editing gods, so they can cut it.
I'm a god?
I don't see why not. Okay, and welcome everybody. This is Plus One Shot, and we are off and running. We are still in the Mire Swamp. This is book 2 from Splinters of Faith, which is a Frog God Games and Necromancy Games. It's a Pathfinder game that I have loosely converted back over to 5th edition for D&D. So some things don't quite work out all the time, and some bosses are super easy, and some trash is super hard. So we'll see how this goes. I am. I really am.
Let go.
Yes. So we will. I'm sure at one point it'll be to the point where it's like, okay, and this boss, same way. So, by the time we get to, chapter 73 and I finally figured it all out, then I won't bring it up. How's that? 174. I am. I am joking. 10, I think. Yep.
Or you can only hear Philip. Is your desktop audio muted?
Yep.
Yeah. Means we're not going through. It sure is a good thing you're here, Jay.
It's weird because it was good before. I guess it must have cut out.
Oh yeah, you can probably hear me through Phil's microphone sometimes.
No, I could hear everybody during the mic check.
No, Jay was saying.
Ah.
Okay, what about now? Because I have my desktop audio is still picking up and showing when other people talk.
Okay. Bup. I'm speaking. Everybody talk. Hey, our cameras are wrong.
Sweet.
Oh,
What did
changing
you
that
like?
changed everything, I think.
Okay.
There it
that was-
goes, and that's back.
Oh, I love technology. I mean, really, I do. Just it gets very confusing sometimes.
I'm really sorry. You're gonna have to start again once we get this fixed.
Okay.
See, I told you it was haunted.
But I can hear everyone.
Okay. You can hear us, but we're quiet.
Philip's quiet still.
Okay. Then I guess I'll just try and be a little bit louder when I talk. How's that?
Okay. I believe in you.
Mhm.
And I'll reduce my noise cancellation on my headphones so that way I
You
can't.
could probably turn off your noise cancellation in Discord. I don't think you need that.
Noise cancellation in Discord?
You said you had that on the other day.
No, it's just makes some noises like clapping your hands while speaking. Suppression, some
Turn
things.
it off.
Noise reduction. Actually, I have my noise reduction on. Do you have automatic gain control on?
I'm not sure. I'll check that too.
We're gonna change your name to Plus Two Shot. We're the restarters. No, let's be the restarters. That sounds good.
Yeah.
Nope, I didn't have that.
Okay, that's fine. I'll know what to tell you. Oh, I have noise suppression off. The crisp thing, turn that off.
I did.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I'll just try and, like I said, just try and be a little bit louder then.
Philip's loud. I'm quiet. Well, he said not loud. I'm sure you're loud and clear. I'm quiet. Aaron and Anton say something.
Hi.
Say something else.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
If you turn me up just a smidge in Discord, Philip, that should fix me at least. Cool, fantastic. Oh, I'm so glad you showed up at the beginning, cause we'd have been real fucked up without your help. That's a song for you.
Yes, thank you very much for your help.
Could be a musical improv, stream all of a sudden.
I'm not that kind of bard.
You're gonna be.
Paint me a picture with your words.
Don't like that.
Well,
Hey, it's gonna get cut out. It's fine.
okay. Shall we re-begin?
Sure. Okay. So we'll again a moment of silence for our editing gods as we rewind back. Hello and welcome to Plus One Shot. I'm your host Philip, and we are back with another adventure from Splinters of Faith. It is a 3.5, or sorry, it's a Pathfinder game that I've loosely converted over to D&D 5th edition. It was made by Frog God Games and Necromancer Games. So we are on chapter 2, and our lovely team of adventurers is in the Mire Swamp.
That's us.
Yeah, does anybody want to do a rundown of what you are doing on this current little island?
We were helping out a coyote who was there and there was like a little campsite, and we're just like, yeah, what's going on here, Mr. Coyote? And he was waiting for his master to come back out of that tomb down there. Unfortunately, he did not make it. I think he got eaten by that white.
It was flooded.
Yeah.
What did the white do?
Caused trouble and started a fight.
Yes, blasted by casters.
Blastus.
Nice.
Sonny.
Sorry.
Sonny, the only one who didn't breathe, went into the flooded catacombs, and then when the white tried to get him, he was like, "I'm just gonna walk out." And then he tried to retreat, and Sonny was like, "No, you come say hi to everybody now."
Well, he never actually came out. They have a what's the opposite of an affinity to sunlight?
An aversion.
There you go, aversion. Yeah, he had an aversion to sunlight.
So I think that's right. Anton came underneath and helped me kill him, and then we just dragged his body out.
Yep.
Out it comes.
The coyote's name is Gravy.
It is. Good call.
Yeah. His master's name was Rusgart. He did.
Very.
He had a black book, which was a journal, and a letter to his love. Elf.
Yeah. And
Also, we met. Go ahead.
sorry.
No,
Hey,
go ahead.
the ring. I think we found the ring on him.
A promissory ring.
Yeah. I was like, I didn't imagine that, did
No,
I?
that is correct.
Yes, you did.
It's your canon. It's your head canon. We also met Marmal, who is fun.
Oh yeah, the little
Little
guy. Yeah, that was having us almost had us almost dance our rap over.
But I don't like music, apparently.
You're just strong enough to not be charmed.
Yeah, no, I'm just used to like fey bullshit. That's what it is.
That's the one.
Yeah. So Marmal gives directions in like types of trees, which I really like, and thought I could follow, but Philip told me I couldn't.
I mean, if you were like 3 inches tall, it might make more sense, but.
Listen, I'm really good at swamps.
I
just thought it might work.
But having read the journal that Rusgart left behind, he did mention some things of interest, and they do kind of correspond to what Marmal had told you when looking for Twala. So You have a pretty good idea. I guess you know what you're looking for and sort of the direction to head in.
Yeah, we gotta look for those like clay pillar things,
Mm-hmm.
which I think we can see on the map, which we can't see right now.
Yes. Here, I will switch us over.
Did we want
Yeah.
to look at the rest of the tomb? Is that what our first thing that we were gonna do?
Oh yeah, it is because Myrna was upset about getting wet in the muck, and she's just like, "Fine, we'll go in there." So yeah, like if the group wants to explore, yes, we're here to explore. We're gonna hold our breath and go go in there.
Oh yeah, it's muck time.
Whatever
So-
Lan was doing last, he was not doing it well. Like I'm looking at the log and I'm like, there was an investigation check. It was a 5. He knows everything.
Yes. Okay, so yes, you have the body and all of his camping site. You had checked it, you found that ring, and then having gone through his bag, but then yes, there was still the internals of the temple, and I will make that active. Can everybody see?
Yep.
Or at least see their characters. Surprise, there's another
Yes.
white. No, I'm just kidding, instead.
See, then it would truly be the Isle of Wight.
Mm-hmm. There are more every time you go in. No, just kidding. So, Sonny can sort of lead you as he knows the layout of this little temple. And again, just for reference, each room is maybe 15 feet tall, and the water is about 10 feet high. The interconnecting hallways are only 10 feet tall, so you have to go under for every room. Yeah.
Okay,
Hi,
well,
Myrna.
Lan's not getting in that water.
No?
I mean, and diving under, maybe not. If he can avoid it, like if we gotta go, he will
Yes.
begrudgingly do so.
The only way to traverse from the main room is to go completely submerged. So you of course don't have to.
How secure is the water? Like, is this like? When I say how secure is it? Like, is it just sort of like a little U-bend sort of thing full of water, or is it going to connect to a larger reservoir? Or
You can't really tell. It's just it's fairly calm water. There is a little bit of like a swirl in this main area. This first
Okay.
room is what was sort of pulling and holding onto the rope. That was sort of confusing you when you first showed up. So there's a little bit of a current in this particular room, but the little bit that Sonny looked, he didn't see like another river or a giant
that
cave
aquifer?
opening. Yeah.
Is it
Right.
stinky?
So the reason I'm asking, I'm wondering if I dunk my crafted bag of holding in there and just leave it open, if I can suck the water out.
Hmm.
Are bags of holding bottomless?
They hold
No.
up to like what 500 pounds, don't they?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
certain amount. I think if it goes over that, it just explodes and shit stuff everywhere.
Oh,
Yeah.
So
So yeah, I mean, if you just open the bag, you'll start absorbing, and the second you hit 500, your bag will explode and all the water comes back.
I'll double check that.
Stop at exactly 499 pounds of water.
how much? How much did you say? 500 pounds?
Yeah.
But 64 cubic
64
feet of
cubic
volume.
feet, yeah.
There you go.
Okay,
The
so
world's best water balloon.
Oh,
oh
no.
my god.
It's scattered across the astral plane.
Oh, who cares?
So it just goes somewhere else.
You just dump all the water like at this
Much-
astral plague.
Much like the dwarves polluting the fucking swamp, we're polluting the astral plane.
Well, at
But
least
doesn't
it's
it,
with
like-
water.
doesn't it like suck you in or something? Or no, let's say you put two together.
It's only if you chuck
Yeah.
two of them inside each other and like Schrodinger's fucking bag of holding occurs.
How tall did you say the ceilings were?
15 feet.
Okay.
Are we gonna
So
do
this
some
first
math here?
room- Yeah, this first room is 80 cubic feet. So you
Okay.
can't even do the
Yeah.
first one.
But,
I figured.
but it'll reduce the water down and make it more palatable to get inside, surely. That's sort of what I'm
Mhm.
thinking of. You know, I want to make
Barely.
sure that...
Oh,
I
wait,
don't
think
want-
I'm wrong.
If we get
I
a
want-
foot, it's fine.
Yeah, I don't want Lanvelin to get fucking, like, covered in swamp juice,
Oh,
so...
also, I'm wrong.
I mean, we
Oh,
don't
yeah.
all need to go in.
What if he wants
Cyrus
to?
was already wet. He just said he didn't want to.
Anton's
Well,
already
he
wet as
He
well.
just said.
Yeah.
I'm saying Cyrus and Sunny are wet already.
Yeah. Myrna's just gonna. Yeah, I don't know if she wants to go in. Like, it's like, can we draw
Oh.
straws?
What okay, like what Radial was gonna say is you guys don't have to go in. Theoretically, the only thing in there is already dead, right? It's fine. I'm gonna go because I'm not afraid of water.
There were leeches.
Look, I'm not afraid of water, but if you need my help, please swim back out and come get me, and I'll go in there.
Oh wait, you're staying
Yeah.
here, Myrna? You're staying here, Myrna?
Might as well.
Lance starts to take all of the parchment and paint and everything else he has, pile it up right next to you. Then you can watch this.
Okay.
Then I can go down there. That's fine.
All right.
Well, I'll stay here. You know, I know that I'm already wet, but I'll stay here with Myrna, just since we actually have a couple of people to watch your back. I don't think that we should leave one person by themselves out here, you know?
Gravy will take care of you.
Yeah, you know what? I'll sit here and I'll pet Gravy some more.
Well, no, I'm staying here as well, all right? Don't chuck me out of this.
Okay, we'll both pet Gravy. How about that?
Yes. Right. Thank you.
There were other configurations of that which were confusing, but okay. Who's petting who?
Gravy is petting Myrna now.
Okay, well then, Sonny, do you want to lead the way, or?
Yeah, Sunny will hold one end of a rope.
Oh,
If there-
question.
Field trip
yeah.
time.
Actually,
There's
that
no
again
light in
quickly.
here.
Mhm.
Oh, Sunny will cast light on his shield again.
Okay.
Underwater searchlight.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Sunny will mention that the chamber to the right had leeches in it, but they were smart and ran.
Did they try and bite you first?
Yes.
Cool.
Noted.
So left?
Yes.
Can I talk to leeches, or are they too?
No, you can't talk to them. They don't have an intelligence well enough to understand a language.
Or
Okay.
leeches.
They just leech.
And
Nice.
so remember, you get 1 minute per Constitution modifier, or your Constitution modifier plus 1 minutes of water, as long or underwater breathing, so long as you don't talk or try to do anything super extraneous.
Yeah, Sunny will, like I said, he'll hold one end of a rope so you guys don't get separated, and he'll start leading the way, trudging back through the.
Wait, are we going left?
He's already under the water. He's pulling the rope left.
I said right before we went under the water.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I did.
But Ray had the leeches.
Did you go left or right?
I went left.
Oh, well then that's the right way then, I guess.
Left is right, right is wrong.
Got it backwards. Sorry.
Spinning ever towards freedom.
Do you guys come up for air in that J2 room or the J4 room?
Yeah, if it's high enough, I definitely would. And just to kind of look around to see if I see anything. I do have dark vision.
Yes. So yeah, each of the J rooms themselves are about 15 feet, so they have 5 feet of air at the top of them.
Mhm.
It's the interconnecting hallways that are 10 feet and thusly completely submerged. So
Yeah.
does
Anything
Sunny
of note?
in J2? No, there is nothing of note. Does Sunny remember J4?
Aaron doesn't remember J4, so he assumes Sonny doesn't remember J4. There wasn't anything because J3 had the spots in the wall with the skeletons, right? That one was like
Yes.
very crypt-like. I don't remember if J4 had anything, and J5 had the pile of bones and whatnot in the corner.
Yes. So
J2 had gold that Sonny doesn't care about, or he grabbed most of.
Oh.
He grabbed
Yeah,
most
there's a
of it, but he
couple.
dropped some, and he just went, fuck care. And just like trudged back out and gave, I think, Cyrus the rest of the gold.
It's mine.
The J4 has a floating green slime on
Oh,
top
that's
of it that
right.
started to eat into your mace.
You guys have fun breathing that.
Seems fine.
No. When they go back under, Sonny will remember mid submerge and kind of like grab them by the front of their shirts so they don't surface.
Okay.
And pull them into J5 before they surface again for air. Because thank you for the reminder. As he's going through there, he looks up for a second, and goes, "Oh yeah." If it did that to metal, probably won't do good for human skin.
Right.
So then, Sonny will pull them into J5 so they can come back up for air.
Okay.
Very cool. Very cool. Yep. As a side note, those of you, well, I guess Radial would know this, just from knowing the undead, that if a white kills someone, they become a white themselves. And the man that you buried is not a white. So he did not die to the white. He, in fact, had escaped and died to the ooze.
That sucks.
That does suck.
Yep, but it keeps you guys from having two whites to deal with.
Sucks to
That's fine.
suck, nerd.
The white would just come back up on daylight and be fucked. So it's whatever.
Oh
no, like this white would be underground. This skeleton is underwater still. Never mind.
Yes. So then in this room contains, you see the mound of bones. A lot of them look like swamp animals, but there can be, you do notice a few humanoid remains somewhere within the pile.
Okay.
Sonny's pretty much just pointing light so they can look if they need to.
I want to look for stuff.
Because Sonny already did his cursory examination was like, I didn't see it, so somebody else can find something good. If not, I already did the thing. I pulled out the oogity boogity, and that was my job.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you guys want to do?
I want to look for stuff.
Okay, look for stuff.
What do you want me to roll?
What's the roll for looking for stuff?
There's
Invest.
2 of them.
Which one are you using? Are you going to look around? Or are you going to start
The
moving
stuff roll.
A stuff roll.
Because I'll do the other one.
Okay, what's one of yours is higher, Charles?
The same one as you, so you can do that one. Because yours is higher than mine. Perception. He's of okay intelligence.
Wow, I rolled a 1.
That's fine. Mine's coming.
You just
Fine.
look at the ground.
So actually, Radial, you did better.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, so on your perception check, you notice that there is a statue that is in this room. It's sort of hidden by some of the bones, but as you moved them away, you realize that the back of the wall, there is a statue, and it has it's of a male, presumably, and there is a symbol at the base of it that looks like a path leading to the sun.
Oh, that's right. We talked about how this is the Sun Guy Temple.
Yeah. That's why we needed. Yeah, that's why we wanted to look. And I'm like, no, I'm hungry. Next time.
Once Lan finds nothing, he's gonna cast Detect Magic.
Which Sun Guy did we think this was?
It is the same one as the temple in Lesef.
You gave it to us last time, and I don't remember.
What do you mean?
The name, I guess.
The name is Lythander.
That's it.
Okay. I was like,
I have notes.
I know a couple of them. I wasn't here last time. I could just start yelling out Forgotten Realm's name.
Yep. Okay. And then so you start. Are you casting it, or are you doing the 10-minute ritual?
I'm casting it, just actually casting.
Okay.
So it's
10-minute underwater ritual. No.
yeah,
kidding.
exactly. I mean,
Okay.
it's yeah.
You can. You get that there is something glowing on the statue.
Okay. And I'll just let that roll. It's 10 minutes. Okay. So as land comes up for air, I didn't find anything, but that statue is definitely magic of some sort
Well, there's something glowing on it.
on it. Like,
Mm-hmm.
uh, like
And
a piece of it, or
It has
yes.
RGB.
okay. Well then, I'll come up beside Ridio and say, that spot is glowing with magic. You want me to cover you, or you'll cover me?
I guess I'll do it unless Sunny wants to do it. Okay, I'll
Sunny
do
is too heavy
it.
to surface for air. So if you wanted Sunny to do something, you have to go underwater a point.
Okay, I'll let you do it then.
So
I
you
got this
see
look on
the-
your face like, bitch.
While you guys go up to surface, Sunny is still just like holding the shield, just
Mhm.
looking
So you
around
want me to
underwater.
investigate it?
Well, I mean, so you see exactly where Lan is pointing out on the statue.
Hmm.
And once you do that, you realize that there is a necklace, an amulet, that is actually separate from the statue itself.
Okay. Can I like take a good look at it and see how it's connected, or like? Actually, I'm gonna ask Lan first of all, because
Yeah.
maybe he'll have noticed.
Mhm.
Is
Well,
it just
first,
the necklace, or are there parts of the statue? Is this like a trap, or is it just the necklace?
just the necklace. And could you tell me what school of magic it is?
Yes. Although I'll have to look it up. Like I can
Oh,
see
sorry.
what spell it is. But one second.
Because like,
Oh my god, you guys!
if it's
This
like-
is the part. This is the
Mhm.
part about the suns that pour forth like water.
it's a good guess. As long as it's not like evocation or necromancy, I would advise
It-
touching it. That's probably fine.
It's transmutation.
That's also terrifying, but okay. Lan will say, I don't see any other spots of magic on it, and that amulet has some sort of transmuting magic. It's changing something, or it's capable of it at least.
Okay. This seems good. I'm gonna pick it up. If I pass out, please make sure I don't die. So she does.
Lan just nods. Yeah.
Okay. Yep. You can take the whatchamacallit, the necklace amulet off of the statue. It's a little bit hard because trying to move it in water and whatnot, but it comes off with almost no trouble.
Blub blub blub. Hello.
Yeah.
Got it.
Cool.
What does the necklace look like?
What does it look like?
Yeah.
So it's a golden amulet that bears an engraving of like the rising sun with the slight it looks similar to what the holy symbol is, but it's just a slightly different, maybe like an artist's rendition of the holy symbol.
Okay. Well, this doesn't look like a midday sun. It looks like a rising sun.
Does it?
Yeah, it looks like
Okay.
Lathander's. It's very similar to Lathander's, but like I said, it's just like maybe like an artistic rendition. Like someone was like,
Gotcha.
"Well, I'm going to take it this way so that it's wearable," or something like that.
It's probably close enough. Well, I don't see anything else glowing in this room, right?
I don't.
I mean,
Mm,
unless it's like ambient.
well, I
any
was
other,
gonna
like,
say,
items.
would a +1 weapon glow?
Yeah.
Depends on why it's +1, right?
Okay. Then you notice that there is a something sticking out of the bottom of the bone pile.
Oh,
Because yeah, I guess +1 is considered magical weapons for
yeah.
damage resistance and everything. So yeah, sorry. I was like, I wasn't sure if it was just that was better. But yes. So
Yeah.
you notice something that's slightly
Masterwork
sticking
would
out
have
of
been, yeah.
something
Okay,
slightly
well
sticking out of the bottom of the bone pile.
then I'll call Sunny's attention to it. Hey, Sunny, there's something in the
Can't hear
bone
you.
pile that's also.
He's
Oh, is he below?
underwater.
But you could stick your
Oh.
mouth under and yell at him. He can, sound somewhat travels.
Just point at it, yeah, and be like, and they'll get the message.
he'll point at it, and underwater he'll cast a minor illusion to make kind of a pointing towards it.
Sonny will walk over and sift through the bones and pick it up.
Okay, yeah. It's a spear.
Oh no, you picked up another cursed spear!
There you go.
I'm cursed, not
You're
the
welcome.
spears. It is me who is cursed.
Yep.
Cursed with curses forever.
Oh yeah, you can cast minor illusion underwater. I was like, can I do that? Yeah, you just need to wiggle your hands. Cool. Yeah.
Then
Okay.
he'll retrieve it and then like poke it up through the water so they can see it.
Yeah.
Yep. You can see it's still glowing from the detect magic. Well, at least for Lan it is.
I'd recommend. Well, if we stop for a while, I can check on those, but I wouldn't be able to do it today.
Yeah, like let's finish
Yeah.
what we're doing.
Yeah, we'll just store them in a bag or something.
Yeah.
Well,
A
the
bag
spear on
that's
someone's
not
back.
full of 64 cubic feet of water.
How many
That
people
might
have filled
be
it?
the title of the episode.
64 cubic feet of water. Now, with a bag of holding, if you filled it with water like that, but there was still enough room in it for a spear, would your hand get wet reaching into it to get the spear? Because it's supposed to only take out the thing you want, right? So if you don't want
Yeah.
water,
Yeah, the spear would remain dry.
Yeah, it's
At least that's how I would rule it. Is the
Yeah,
spear?
they're
The
each
spear
in-
is separate.
yeah, they're like each in pocket dimensions, so you can call them out when you want them.
But you have to be really careful because as
Yeah.
soon as you're like, haha, there's water in here, your hand's wet.
Yeah.
I
That'd be
know
a
how to
fun
kill
prank.
it. I know how to kill any vampire lord now.
Oh shit.
If holding full of water,
Yeah, we got a secret weapon.
throw bag.
Yeah.
House
It's all running water
vampires.
now.
64 cubic feet. Is that 4 times 4 times 4?
Yes,
Yeah,
I think so.
I think so.
or something like that. So yeah, I mean that's still a lot of water.
I am now a vampire hunter.
Technically, we already are.
Yeah, you are on the trail.
Ah,
Oh shit.
well, if there's nothing else magic-y in this room,
No, that is all
Then,
you see.
should we go ahead? Also, are you still under there, Sonny?
Yeah, Sonny is too heavy to swim to the top, really. I mean, he probably could, but it would be
Hilarious.
awkward.
Yeah, that
I
makes
mean,
sense.
if it ever comes up, you are able to, but it's
Yeah.
just it would be a strain on your part, but it's not like
Yeah.
impossible.
Yeah. Honestly, I could probably just climb up the side of the wall, can't I?
Yeah, you probably.
Yeah.
There's probably enough grips and cracks and stuff that would be feasible for you.
Lent, he's just gonna let it go. He wanted to know what the heck was up with being grabbed before, but that's fine. It's probably for the better.
You can ask once you get out.
All right, well,
Oh, well, he'll just do the same thing when we leave. He'll just grab you guys and make sure you don't surface in there.
Can you
Uh-huh.
see through walls with the magic thing?
1 foot of stone. That's it.
Okay. I was
So-
wondering if you could look at the rooms that have the leeches so we don't have to go in there.
Yeah, if only. But yeah, it's only 1 foot of stone, an inch of metal, 3 feet of wood or dirt, but I'm assuming that this is probably stone.
It is indeed.
unfortunately, but it would see right behind like any cubbies, so that's cool.
What's in?
Mhm.
God damn it, Sonny.
Well,
I mean,
you know what?
reach underwater and point up.
Yeah.
He'll climb the side of the wall to
All
so you
right,
can.
do it. Did it.
All right,
Sure.
yeah. Then very slowly he'll just his head like emerges from the water and water like pours through the visor of his helmet.
Oh man, that's freaky.
The fire still in the back is still there.
Aside
Somehow.
from the leeches, what else was in the other room? Should we take a look and risk the leeches or no?
It appeared to be a burial site when I was in there. Small recesses in the walls, skeletons.
Did they have anything cool on them?
I did not check.
Dead people have cool stuff on them a lot.
Well, they had a spear and a bone pile. So yeah, that checks out.
I did not check.
We may as well while we go through. Oh, also, why? What is in that other room? That
Oh. There was a corrosive slime coating the top layer of the water. It started to dissolve my mace. I remembered it as both of you were submerged and thought it would be ill-advised to let you surface.
true, probably true.
Thanks. Good. Thank you.
Well then, lead the way to the other burial site.
Let's go the wall.
Yep.
And just falls straight down.
It's like
kid.
the dragon Zord. Didn't that come out of the water? That's what I'm imagining right now. Yep.
Oh my god.
Green Rangers.
So on the
Yeah.
way to Gen Con, me, Philip,
Yep.
and James had a discussion about the flute that summoned it.
Uh-huh.
Philip, was it? I think it was Philip. You thought it was guitars.
Yeah.
James and I were like, "No, bro, it was definitely a flute. What are you talking about?" So we
The
looked
me-
it up. It sounds like a trumpet.
Yeah.
It's brass when he plays it.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's a dagger that he plays like a flute and sounds like a trumpet.
Yeah.
That's how you know it's magic.
I've
Yeah.
seen someone play a straw like a clarinet.
Yeah.
Or like a saxophone, if you put a reed in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know how you get a trumpet out of there's metal. I don't know, man.
Magic.
Magic.
Magic. Detect magic would have worked.
Yes, yes.
Then Sonny will lead the way back to the other room and
Go.
stop to check for leeches real quick as he enters. Because they were pretty big, weren't they, when I came through here?
So if you since you know what you're looking for, you can see them, but they are tiny. They're small creatures. Like they are like there's just a ton of them in this room. So if you were going to try and like attack them, you would be at this for hours.
They're just chilling in here. As I get to this doorway, do I see anything glowing vaguely in the next room?
Y'all gonna get leeched.
No, nothing seems to be glowing for you. But I will need a DC 10 fortitude because there's no door. It's just sort of like the ceiling slopes down for like a hallway, and so coming in towards this area, and they notice Sonny as he is living, and then that drags them closer to you. So I need the two of you to give me a DC 10.
Only two?
How close are you? Oh, you're right there. Yeah. Give me one as well.
I mean, I didn't want to have to, but
I mean, it's like
It's
since
fine.
they as they get closer, they can keep getting
what am I
closer.
rolling?
Fortitude, or sorry, Constitution saving throw. I'm reading off the page and going like, oh yeah, was a thing.
Right.
Was a thing we had.
Oh, that's a 2.
Okay. So you become the host of a few leeches, and you will it nauseates you for a couple. It's like the sickening and the feeling of it is mostly just nauseating, but it only lasts
So-
a little bit.
What happens is the leeches like past the two of you, and Ridial's just like, "Come on, icky bros, let's have a good time. It's fine. You're hungry. I get it."
Yo,
Weird,
real
but okay.
gross.
Icky bros.
Icky bros. It's
Fair.
okay. It's fine. I get it. Like, just I guess don't bother them. What are they gonna do? Drink all my blood? No, they'll explode.
Sony doesn't have blood. Good luck.
I mean, you could still be nauseated, technically.
Mhm.
So you could just be disgusted by the fact that they're crawling inside of you or whatever, looking for something.
You feel the wiggles.
Yeah. Sounds nasty.
Do not want.
But no, so you don't see any nothing is glowing in here.
Okay. I'll still throw an investigation as we're
Okay.
going through.
Me too.
Hey, better than last time. Kind of. By one.
Not bad.
I'm
13.
getting my bad rolls out of the way.
There you go.
So what you see is the north and eastern wall and a little bit of like the southern corner wall. Is you notice that there are little cutouts, and there are it's burial mounds, and so there's little sort of stone style coffins that are in there, and several presumably several people have been laid to rest in here. You can, you might be able to make out some of the names if you want to try and get real close and read them, but a lot of them have been worn away just from, water and other creatures in here. Plus, the leeches make things difficult, and if you stay too much longer, they will come after you again.
Curiosity killed the cat. And probably also quite a few bards.
Land is like, shrug, boxes, and Ridial's like, fuck yeah.
You want me to roll another investigation or perception or whatever?
Well, what are you trying to do?
Just trying to see if he can make any distinguishing kind of language out of it to see what it is. Because you said there might be names, but just to see if there's anything written. We've seen a lot of things written on walls lately.
It's good thinking. Yeah, go ahead and give me investigation.
Sure.
Ooh, very nice.
Hey.
Very nice. So as looking through these, you notice that they seem to be human names. Of the human type, not necessarily elf or dwarven or something like that. And by looking at all of them, you've noticed that there's almost like a pattern, sort of like family names, and so you can sort of see where you can have like two people with a name and then like another person that has the same last name, possibly a kid type, you would believe, and then maybe like someone that was married into the family, or if they had a daughter and then a son married in, and so then the new name starts. But yeah, it seems to be, and you notice this for probably 4 or 5, maybe different families.
Okay.
So this is some kind of a temple, not temple, but a burial area for maybe a small community. Yeah, exactly. So there was a community that was using this prior to the flood, and it goes back a little ways.
Okay.
I mean, there's not a lot of room in here. I mean, I don't know. There's probably 15. Yeah, maybe 60, 80. No, yeah, maybe like 60 little lines of coffins.
Yeah. Okay. He'll just take note of the names just to look them up later whenever we're in a town.
Yeah.
But he'll resurface and say, just looks like a bunch of families buried here. I'll look it up later. I don't want to stay in this room anymore.
Okay, sounds good. But I will need one more Constitution saving throw. Pt2.
No.
I'm like, it should be possible.
I did it.
Got a 50-50 chance.
Okay. Okay, yep, the two of you passed. Unfortunately, Sunny, you're standing around. They finally found a way to worm their way in, and so you are slightly nauseated. Just the feeling of something crawling around inside of you is not fun for you.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, really, I think nauseated just like reduces your movement speed by half or something. It's not a huge penalty out of combat, so
Yeah.
it's just
It's
you're very
annoying.
uncomfortable. Yep.
All right. Well, I don't see anything magic. It seems like it's just burial, and these leeches are very annoying. So, I guess we go back to the foyer.
We can go down here and then left one more
Okay.
time, and we'll be right out. All paths connect.
Is Myrna and Cyrus doing anything on land or just sort of hanging out?
I'm petting the coyote, or Myrna's petting the coyote, and also she's restarted the little campfire, so when they come back out, the people who are wearing clothes who wish to dry them, they can dry them.
Yeah,
And-
Cyrus
Smart.
will be just drying himself in front of the fire, enjoying its warmth.
Yeah,
I've been-
they're having a conversation.
Yes. I've been having a run
About
back and
what?
forth because of the fucking
converse.
dishwasher shit.
Well, it's like it was probably one of their conversations where it's like a half argument because I don't know.
Just have the conversation. I want to hear it.
As Ridial passes through
So
that
you-
area, you notice 2 gold on the floor.
Money.
Are you really telling me that you think that one dragon can take on 100 kobolds?
Well, it depends on how big the dragon is.
Well, it depends on how big the kobolds is if we're going to go into that.
Kobolds can only be so big.
No.
They're kobolds.
And you know what else kobolds have? Opposable thumbs. Does a dragon have opposable thumbs? No, it doesn't. They can use sticks. They can use spears. Giant nets they can throw at
Yeah,
people.
alright, what about if the dragon has like a humanoid form? Then they
Well,
have
there's-
thumbs.
Yeah, and then they're even more susceptible to getting kobolded to death, aren't they?
What type of weapons do you think kobolds wield? I've seen one with a spider on a stick. That's not a weapon.
Well, are you sure it's not? Do you know what the spider does? Maybe it's an explosive spider. Maybe they've got improvised explosive devices they're going to throw at the dragon. They'll take him down his sides or two.
The spider or the kobold's going to throw the explosive whatever.
Well, maybe the spider is serving the drow queen or whatever, and maybe it's the one throwing the kobold. Maybe that's all the one that's, it's coming from some sort of point of grand conspiracy.
One moment.
Excellent.
May I just say, depending on your dragon, it might have opposable thumbs.
I say, Myrna, don't you have opposable thumbs? Aren't you a dragon?
No,
Yeah,
she's a dragonborn. There's a difference.
look.
Are you really telling me that there's a bunch of giant scaly lizards out there that are walking around with 4 sets of hands?
I'm not there. This is Aaron speaking, not Sonny. Don't get your IC and OOC mixed up there, buddy.
Oh, yeah, my bad.
And also, I would argue
right.
that the kobolds would not want to battle against the dragon. They want to serve the dragon.
Maybe
I-
another dragon has told him to kill this dragon.
I think that would still be a conflict of interest for the kobolds.
Well, this is a very philosophical question that the kobolds will have to have resolved before getting to this point, and we can assume that they've already solved that matter and that they've achieved the "I must kill dragon" part of the mental conversation. All right,
And you said 100 kobold, right?
100 kobolds would defeat the dragon any day of the week.
No. I still don't believe you. Because, like, depending on the size of the dragon, the type of the dragon, could you imagine, like, let's just say, I don't know, a green dragon,
Right?
starts coughing up acid and shit. What are the kobolds gonna do? Nothing. They're gonna be like, oh no, acid, and die.
A bunch of them will do that, and then the others will get very upset by the fact that their friends just got turned into kobold goose. Goo? That's the one. Goose and goose squished together. And then they'll bludgeon the dragon to death with rocks and spiders.
As you're
That
having this
would-
conversation, a bronze dragon leans over and goes, "My dad could totally kill 100 kobolds."
No.
For real? Oh,
No, you
okay.
couldn't.
No.
Okay, I was like, for real?
My dad works at Games Workshop, or
Yeah.
fucking Wizards of the Coast.
My dad works at Kobold.
I'm
My
actually
dad-
disappointed that didn't happen.
Yeah, that would be funny. Like they were having their little argument that a dragon just was like, you know what? This is a bullshit conversation. Let me get in on that.
Bronze
I mean, there
okay.
is supposedly a dragon around, right?
Exactly.
As long as it's not like a green or a red
Or
or
black.
you know, like yeah,
Yeah, like
bronze dragon might talk to us.
yeah, the
first.
bronze dragon will at least be like, what the fuck are you two talking about?
Okay, well then I will move us back to the outer temple.
And I am going to
100 kobolds.
check the dishwasher again quickly. I'll be back in a sec.
Mhm.
I think I need to get a repair person in.
And
So the three of you make your way out and hear the tail end of their conversation.
You're grousing about kobolds still.
Mm-hmm.
I still think it would take like at least, I don't know, 200 kobolds to take down a full-size dragon, like an adult dragon.
I think my issue with this conversation is you went from the kobolds are serving the spider queen to the kobolds are serving another dragon. Which is it?
You might be a little bit louder, Michelle.
No.
Lan just stops and I mean, maybe like 115.
15
If
or
they had
50?
tactics. If they had tactics, then it would just take a few of them. But if they're just dumb kobolds, then yeah, it's got to be at least 115,
right.
120.
Do they have cannons?
That's what I'm saying. I look, I've met a few kobolds in my day, and I'm saying that I don't think even 100 of them have the organization skills to take down a dragon, especially a grown-up dragon.
Well, wait. Hold on. We found some stuff in the temple. That's right.
Come over by the fire and start drying off. Tell me what you found.
I start
Or
pulling
tell
off
us what
leeches.
you found.
Yeah.
Oh, ew. Throw them in the fire.
I did throw them directly into the fire.
Mhm.
No, actually, I throw them back in the water.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, yeah, that's fair. I mean,
What,
it's
the
a swamp.
clothes? Oh, the leeches.
Leeches
The
love
leeches.
swamp.
Yeah, I
As
take
you
my clothes
pull
off
them
and I
off.
throw them in the water.
I was like, that doesn't help them get any more dry.
Lan will relay. We found a spear at the bottom of a bone pile. It seems like this was a burial temple, maybe graveyard structure for a small community before the flood. I've got some names I'm going to look up. I don't really expect to get much out of it, but at least I'd like to know. We also found this amulet.
Oh,
Yeah, and we'll just kind of, yeah.
so Myrna wants to look at it, so she's looking at the amulet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so again, it's a sort of a golden color. It may be real gold, it may be fool's gold or something, but it looks like it's gold. And again, it's like the partially rising sun with the winding path, which even if you weren't a fan of the god himself, you would remember it just because that was the first temple we went to when we started, and you know, Lathander, with some artistic renditions to make it look a little bit, you know, unique and wearable.
Cool.
Apparently, it's magic.
Yep, it most certainly is some sort of transmutation. So it will alter something. I'm not entirely sure what just yet.
But you're gonna figure that out, right?
You
Tomorrow,
know-
you said?
Well, you know, we might have to go back on that one because this, like, I haven't played this character in a little while. I don't think I have Identify. I think Cyrus might.
And I am back, so I can check.
Welcome back.
What time of day is it?
It's getting towards the end of the day. Your light is getting kind of low. You probably have a few more hours of natural light left.
Should we just stay here?
Yeah, might as well
Yeah.
set up
Yeah,
camp.
as well.
Stay with Gravy a little bit longer.
What are you talking about? Gravy's gonna be with us forever.
Oh.
I don't know. I'm gonna ask him what he wants to do.
I was like, yeah, like, can we keep him? Can he be invincible? I don't think I
No.
can handle if he dies.
No
that's not how
invincible
this works.
animals.
That's not how this works.
If you want him to live, you gotta protect him.
Can I have some kobolds?
No!
To protect.
I have a dragon.
I knew
I
that
mean-
reaction was coming.
I mean, look, I'm Dragonborn. I think I could probably get a kobold to come with me and be like, "Oh my gosh, you're so cool."
Yeah, you could probably have like a little like,
Do not
squire
let
or-
her. Do not let her.
Why can't I have a squire?
Do not let her.
Why not? You're
All-
cock blocking me.
All you've
Wow.
got to do is get knighted
Cock
first.
blocking? Where are you gonna do that, kobold?
Like I said, do not let her do this. She is nefarious. She has less than savory goals for this
Oh
kobold.
my god. He's
If
just
you
gonna
become
carry
knighted, you
my
can
weapons.
find a squire.
There you go.
Oh my god. Yay. Oh my god. Yeah, look.
So
Look.
if you know a king and do something really good for him, he might knight you.
Yeah. Do we know any kings?
No.
You know, a leader of a town.
Yeah. Does that count?
Not a
Like,
kingdom.
Maybe they could help you become a paladin, but that's about it.
But yeah, if I had a squire, it didn't even have to be a kobold squire, but then they can hold my mace and my axe, and then I'm be like, ah, boy, bring me my axe.
Still
Stop
sounds
trying
a little sus.
Stop trying to help Demetra with her perverted kobold love quest, please.
It's not perverted.
You can't convince me otherwise.
It's not perverted. No.
Yeah,
You
the soon-
doomed yourself when you said cock block. Let's just
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but I meant cock blocking as I don't know.
I meant
Cass is
to
always
use
like he's like, oh yeah, well Demetra has an idea. Let me say no. Yeah, that's you every time. Every time I'm like, oh, I want to do this. No, don't you can't do that.
But yeah, the
Have
answer
better
is I can't
ideas.
identify it.
Wow.
Harsh.
Fighting words.
So we set up camp, yo.
Yeah, we
Yep.
set up
A lot
camp.
of the camp was set up beforehand.
Yeah.
But still it's
Dead
there.
guys camp.
Yep.
I'm gonna go pitch a tent, take a nap.
I'm sorry, it was a joke.
Can I like fashion a fishing pole? Do
You
I
need a
still have
fishing
any
pole?
leeches on me?
Any what? Leeches? You said you threw them all into the water.
I did, but like, what if I use them as bait for fishing?
Yeah.
I just go back into the temple and
Yeah.
get more.
You just walk in, grab some. Or they'll grab you, technically.
Yeah. Like, it's
Huh.
fine, circle of life, tricking you, haha.
But do you need a fishing pole?
I don't know, do I need a fishing pole?
Hey, we could
To
spearfish. right?
fish.
Or
we
like
did
a
just get a
nap.
spear.
I mean,
Isn't it a magic spear?
it's
is.
some sort of magic spear, yeah.
Is that?
The
Can you
magic
do
is
that?
for
Like,
catching. The magic is for catching fish.
It's a quick way to find out what it does, I guess.
okay.
I
I
spear the
can't do
first
it.
fish and it just like explodes.
Yeah, I was like, lightning comes down. Like, oh,
Turns into a frog.
Yeah.
We can still eat this, it's fine.
Mhm.
yeah, frogs are good.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try and fish whatever way possible. If you offer the spear, I might consider using it.
Well, if you say you need a fishing pole, you've activated my trap card.
I mean, I could probably turn my bow into a fishing pole.
You have a fishing pole, the best one you've ever seen in your life. As Land pulls out a little sketch pad and draws a fishing pole, and then kind of pinches it and pulls it out of his and just hands it to you.
Oh,
That's really awesome.
yeah, that
Very
is
cool.
pretty cool.
It's fine. It won't last very long.
How long do I
Temporary.
have?
A couple of hours.
Oh, that's fine. I fish.
Okay, give me a nature check. Or, sorry, survival. You're not doing information.
Can it be with advantage?
Let's see. I don't know
Because
if you
we're
can
in the
master
swamp.
word.
No,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
just
But we're in the swamp.
Oh,
Because she's, yeah.
yeah, sure, I'll give it to you.
Hold on, let me.
I don't know how much a fishing pole is, but it's less than 60 gold, so I could probably make it.
Difficult terrain doesn't slow you down. When you forage, you find twice as much food as you normally would. So whatever I find, I get twice that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I rolled a 24.
Yeah, you can easily enough cast out your line and catch fish. You can find enough to feed everybody, including Gravy.
I'll feed Gravy.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, it probably takes you maybe half an hour, just to. I mean, you're good at it, but you still need like 6 or 10 fish.
6 or 10 fish in half an hour is good.
Yeah, I mean, you're good at what you do.
Yeah.
I don't have any concept of if that's good or not.
I think it's good.
Yeah, it's pretty fast, and you have
Yeah.
a decent, the leeches are uncommon, and they probably taste good and work well since they're, live bait and whatnot.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
you know what? I bet I get like barracudas and shit because they're like, oh, blood.
Yeah.
It's blood.
Oh yeah, or like a nice big pike or something.
Yeah.
Do
big
catfish
fish.
live in the swamp? You
Yeah.
get a big old catfish. Yeah,
Yeah, we could have just
catfish
gone
live in the
noodling.
swamp.
Who needs
Yeah.
a fishing pole?
Oh no.
I'm afraid.
One of
I'm
the
afraid
coolest, stupid little things about it is when you're using it, you hear music.
Oh.
It's delightful.
Is it banjo
Why?
music?
Because it is a bard ability called Performance of Creation. I've picked Creation Bard, so I can just make things once a day.
Ah.
Maybe more than once a day, depending on how many spell slots I want to use. But it can't be worth more than 60 gold at this level. It'll go up over time, and we'll see how that
I am definitely whistling along with the song.
goes.
Is it banjo music then, since we're in a swamp?
Yeah, why not? Why the hell not?
Can it be Rainbow Connection?
That's a perfect song for the swamp.
Now I just want to make a like plaque with a fish on it that just slightly wobbles every once in a while and sings like "Love Me
God.
Tender"
Oh my god.
for reasons I don't know why.
Oh my goodness.
Is it worth a spell slot? Maybe.
How many-
At the end of the day.
How many people had one of those things? I did.
My grandparents did.
Yeah, that's like a grandparent's gift because you
Mhm.
don't know what the fuck to get them.
Yeah.
My grandmother or grandfather was addicted to QVC.
You think they ever made any Chia Pet? What were those things called? Billy Bass or whatever?
Big Mouth. Big Mouth.
Because they were
Bass.
making Chia Pets out of everything at the time, so you could just put them together. This is why you shouldn't give me Performance of Creation. I'm just gonna make stupid stuff eventually.
So you're the best person to have it.
Maybe, I don't know.
And an unrelated note about Chia Pets. There's going to be a Sonic one, and it's kind of cursed looking. With
I
but
believe.
that's all I wanted to add.
Okay.
Well,
Great,
we
it, was,
have food.
it was literally ugly Sonic Chia Pet.
Oh no.
Oh god.
That would be the best. Just that face.
Yeah, it's fucking
face.
freaking teeth. Ugh. Yeah, that's where the Chia grows out of the teeth.
Hairy teeth.
Oh, no.
You said it. You said it.
I did.
So we have fish for dinner.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love fish.
You're welcome.
So you guys, it starts to get darker, and as the light starts to head behind the it's like what am I trying to say? The west of you is there's some forest once you get way past the swamp, and so that's sort of what you see as it starts to get dark out. Just before all the light has gone, you hear you hear a sound coming from the west of you. It's kind of like it sounds like something hit, and then it sounds like rain.
Hit what? The water?
Sort of. It sort of sounds like something hit water, but not quite. And
Okay.
if anyone wants to give me a perception check.
I'll do that.
Yeah.
Don't ask me about things before we start the game. Do I get advantage because we're in the swamp? I don't know. I don't think
No.
so.
Not really.
Can I have it anyway?
No.
Oh, even when you're engaged in other activity while traveling, such as foraging, blah blah blah, you remain alert to danger.
Yes.
Danger.
Hey,
Dangar.
hey Philip, I'm having a little bit of technical difficulty, so I have
Oh.
to like refresh or restart not the whole computer, but hopefully just the table.
Do you want me to roll for you?
Please do.
Yeah, no roll.
Oh man, hold on. My proficiency bonus is doubled. So
So
like,
go to 4 instead of 2. Did it do it
Yeah.
for you?
It looks like it automatically did it.
Oh,
you
does
got
it?
a 15, Denitra.
No.
Nice.
No, it
No,
didn't add.
mine to start is that high. So it's like 4 check marks.
Okay.
Yep.
So how do I double that?
Just add 2.
Okay, so it would, instead of 11, it would be 13. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Then so Myrna and Cyrus and Sunny, you hear the water, like the sound of like water hitting water, like rain type thing. But it's not.
wait.
Sorry, I'm totally ruining your shit. If my wisdom is +7, there's that.
Wisdom's not +7.
Okay,
Yeah, you
Plus
can't have it.
3.
Yeah, +3 and then +2 because you have proficiency and then +2 again. So it should be a total of +7. That's why it's +7.
That's not. Where is it? Okay, but the +7 is without the swamp, so I should have +14.
No,
Why not?
because it's
Good.
not doubling everything.
It's
Why
doubling the
not?
proficiency bonus, which is per level, and we're all
So
at 2.
that's +3.
No, so your proficiency bonus is +2. So if it's being
Why?
doubled, because that's the way Wizards of the Coast made it.
Yeah, at level 3 we have +2, and you only get proficiency if you're trained, which you are, which is why it shows up. But yeah, it should be doubling it, which it may have.
Well,
but I see it doing.
It's not.
Well, the system doesn't know she's in a swamp, so it
Yeah.
won't know to do that.
Mhm.
I'm just trying to figure out which plus is getting added.
So it is your
I found
not
it.
looking at your skill. If you're going 100% raw, is your wisdom plus your proficiency because you're trained base. That's it. That's all you get.
So yes,
Yes.
so you have
And
3.
then you
So
would double.
everybody would have. So you have 3 + 2, and then because you're double proficient, it's 3 + 2 + 2.
Yeah.
That's how you get.
Okay, but then should I? I'm really sorry to really just be shitty about this, but if it's double my proficiency
Yeah.
and I have 4,
You have 2.
Why do I have 4 then?
How do you have?
Yeah, where are
why
you
do
seeing
you-
that on your sheet?
It's so her sheet has perception +7.
Yeah.
3 for wisdom, 2 for proficiency, and then she's what's the one step above proficient?
Expertise.
If you
Expertise.
look at
Yeah. So you
Oh,
have
then it's
expertise.
already doubled, and you don't get any more. That's because I'm a bard, so everything gets half my proficiency, and then 2 more gets expertise, and that is double your proficiency bonus already. But it doesn't actually double it; it just gives you a bonus that's equal to it. So unless
So-
I mean, I could look at Sage Advice. Maybe it would be 3 times 2, but I don't know. Let me see.
so when I'm looking at
So
my
at most you would have another +2.
Yeah.
I don't understand. I'm not gonna hold the game up for that anymore.
Well, no, it is doubling your proficiency bonus already. That's what it's doing.
because you have an expertise. No matter where you go in the world,
Yeah.
you have expertise in perception. You will always have your modifier plus 4 or plus your double your proficiency. So
I
when we go,
understand that part.
okay,
But doesn't that mean that technically for this, my proficiency is +4?
No, it just means
No.
you have a bonus equal to it.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's technically 3 plus 2 plus 2. It's not 3 plus 4 because you can't actually change your proficiency bonus. You can only gain double it, basically. It's so that you can't continue doubling it forever, or else rogues would just do literally everything
So
in the land
it
bars.
just caps off because the swamp thing says
That's what I'm looking for.
your proficiency bonus is doubled if you are using like it doesn't matter. Let's talk about this later.
okay. The three of you hear the water like hitting, and Sunny, you notice something moving up into the sky and sort of lost into the darkness above you.
So it hit the water and then came back out of the water, or
Didn't
something?
hit the water.
Something just jumped at, like came out of the water,
Yes.
started to fly away.
And yeah, and as it came out, that sort of the water rising up, and then all the other water that it came splashing down off of it.
Right.
And so you see something, sort of a black silhouette into the sky.
No way I could try to use a nature roll to see if I can. Or is it too far away for me to see what it is? Especially since I don't have night vision.
Yeah. I mean, there's still a little bit of light. Like it's not pitch black outside, but it's sort of the sun is setting, and it's sort of at the sun, so it's got some light on it. If you wanna go for nature.
I will bring attention to it. Also, Sonny will kind of like turn his head and like point towards where it's coming up out of the water. If anybody else wants to, because my nature check's not going to be great.
Yeah, Myrna's like, okay, I heard something, and is looking towards the direction. And also, can you roll the nature check for me? I am
can.
having some, yeah.
I'll come over there and help in just a sec.
Ooh, unfortunately, natural 1.
I found the answer and linked it, but I will return.
Okay. 16, a 2, and a 10. Okay.
What is a skill then?
It applies to everything else. Does it not?
It specifically says proficiency.
Which you have. So, I mean, did he link the sage
Let's
advice?
not talk about it.
Okay.
It should just be +6, but
So with that, unfortunately, Myrna, you can see where Sunny was referring to, but it is not enough you're not able to make out anything. Again, Sunny, it's just sort of a silhouette. Radial, you see something. It's a sort of from like the distance and what you're able to catch when they point it out to you. It's a larger creature, and it has wings. And looks sort of elongated.
Does it look scaly?
That you can't really make out in the light and what you can see of it.
Okay.
Mostly, it's like a silhouette that you're sort of seeing as it's taking flight.
Just so that I don't fuck up because I don't remember. If I use a ritual to cast Speak with Animals, does it use a spell slot?
Negative.
Okay. Cool. Just making sure I didn't have like no spell. I guess I'll. How close is it?
It's quickly disappearing behind the horizon.
Oh, it's flying away?
Yes.
Well, I tell everybody what I see.
In a low voice.
which I already have because this is how she talks. It's kind of, it's flying, right? It's flying?
Yes.
What is, you think it's the dragon or is it smaller than a dragon? Do I know that?
It looks small for a dragon, but it's the silhouette is reminiscent of dragons. So it could either be something that is large and imitates a dragon, or it could be a young dragon.
It's 100 kobolds in a glider.
You know
I'm
what?
glad I wasn't the only one thinking that.
Yeah, I was also thinking it. Also, my foundry has completely eaten itself, so
Oh.
I'm gonna keep trying to.
She can't connect. That's what she's saying.
Okay.
Yes.
Do we
Sorry.
need to? Yeah.
Yeah,
Do we want to
well,
take
she
anybody need to take a break? Maybe hit like a bathroom break real quick. We can take 15, and I can restart Foundry, and then maybe that'll
Yeah.
help with the what do you call it? Help with your connection issues.
Yeah, because as
Sure.
I'm trying to restart, I can't now.
Okay. Well then, everybody.
Sorry.
We
How dare you have problems beyond your control?
Button.
Oh, sorry.
Yes.
Thanks, everybody. We're going to take a quick 15-20 minute break, maybe deal with some technical issues, and then we will be back.